Sorry, I'm definitely turning this in a little later than planned, but because I totally spaced it last week, it was super insane. So sorry about this. Um, so for our part 3 of the group project, my group um, decided that in the setting where this kid, Soul, got a little defensive in the classroom after everybody read notes about their moms and how great their moms were. And the child's soul got defensive because he was adopted. He didn't know if his birth parents loved him or why he was adopted or why they got rid of him in the first place. So we decided that in this situation it would be important for the teacher to give a brief overview of why a lot of parents decide to give their kids up for adoption and why the parents they have now adopted them, that sort of thing. So we kind of decided that the teacher should be very cautious of what they're saying, of course, in case there's any other kids that are adopted, so nobody really gets offended, and that everybody's able to understand. But it would be important that the teacher explain to the kid's soul that they were still loved and there's a reason they were adopted. And sometimes when parents give their babies up for adoption, it's because maybe they have financial problems or maybe they aren't able to care for the baby. It doesn't necessarily mean that the parent doesn't love the baby. A lot of times it's very hard for the parent to give their kids up for adoption. So we just decided that it'd be really important for the teacher to kind of explain that to the class. But overall, I think that if the situation was handled in that way, that the kids would receive it better and the kid's soul would be less defensive and angry towards the fact that he was adopted. It's kind of just a hard scenario to deal with, though, because especially for the teacher who maybe hasn't adopted a kid or doesn't know the exact reasonings of why the kid was adopted or that sort of thing. But we just decided that it would be important to give the overview without creating any more problems of why some kids are adopted and some kids aren't. But, yep, thanks for listening.